Thanks so much for watching my video blog this week. This is one of the items that I have in the area of senior housing that I wanted to talk about, and today I brought in Steve Garver to talk about reverse mortgages. Welcome, Steve.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you for having me today.
Well, Steve, when people hear reverse mortgage, a lot of people don't really know what that is. Can you explain simply what a reverse mortgage might be and how a customer might use that?
Steve, great question. A reverse mortgage is giving a senior the ability to access the equity in their home and do that without incurring mortgage payments. And the qualification is simply that are you 62 or older, and is this your primary residence? And there are no restrictions on how you're going to use that money that you're accessing from your equity.
So Steve, how do people use a reverse mortgage? I'm sure there's multiple ways that they can do it.
It's as varied as the number of people that knock on the door, Steve. And it really comes down to either use it as a refinancing tool, or you can use it as a purchase tool. And the question with purchasing is, where are you going to age? Are you wanting to age where you're at or somewhere else? And what the reverse mortgage is doing is giving the senior the opportunity to be able to have options in where they want to age. They may say, well, I really want to age in place, and they want to use it as a refinance tool. And in that situation, are you using it because one of my earliest one was, I've got to have this Safari. And she took her Safari at the age of 72. And it could be to the opposite extreme, where maybe they're facing foreclosure, and they're using the reverse mortgage then to take away that threat of losing their home. And anything in between, in terms of maybe that's to take and put funds into a loan that will help their kids, the grandkids, go to college. It could be that they want to have that second home, and this provides the opportunity to have that second home and not have any mortgage payments associated with it.
I'm sure there's a lot of curiosity, both of the senior and maybe even the senior's children, about how these work. How does do you have a counseling process, and how does that counseling work?
Steve, great question. What's important for that consumer who is considering a reverse mortgage as a financial tool for themselves is to get enough of the right information to make the right decision in their best interest. And that starts, typically, it's going to start with me in an informal consultation. We're going to sit down. I'm going to understand, where are you trying to go, and is this a potential financial vehicle that will help you find a solution to your problem or your challenge or your need. And secondly, once we've reviewed that, then the next step is a formal consultation with a counselor certified by FHA. That's an individual who understands this product also extremely deeply and very well, and also then is going to look at not only the reverse mortgage, but are there other options available to that senior that they're aware of and they can share with that senior.
So as a person goes through this, there's obviously trusted advisors that they have involved in this process. What are some of the advisors that maybe a person would have involved in that decision process?
Steve, that's an excellent question also. And I start out, when I'm doing my initial consultations, I will ask if they have children that they would like to have present, trusted advisors that they would like to have come in and join them as we're discussing reverse mortgages and how it might be a solution for them. And it's simply reaching out and saying, number one, their realtor is a great potential person to have present. And I also encourage, if they have a banker or a CPA or an elder law attorney or a financial planner, who are the people that they would like to have to help them and advise them, and not coming directly from me.
Well, thanks so much for coming in today, Steve. As you can see, there's a lot that's to this, but it's also a great alternative for helping seniors. What's the best way for people to get a hold of you to talk about reverse mortgages?
My direct number, 612-636-9578.
Thanks for coming in, Steve.
Steve, thanks for having me.